Have you ever noticed how some people always seem to be early? Early to trends, early to opportunities, and somehow already making money by the time everyone else is just hearing about it. It's not luck. It's usually about knowing where to look and how to act before the crowd shows up. In this video, I want to walk you through how people make money from news and trends before they go mainstream. This isn't about complicated trading or risky shortcuts. It's about understanding patterns, paying attention to what's quietly happening, and using simple online tools to move at the right time. Before we get into it, if you enjoy practical videos about making money online and spotting opportunities early, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Set up your early warning system. Here's the thing, if you're waiting for something to trend on Instagram or TikTok, you're already late to the party. The real money is made when you catch the wave while it's still building. So how do you do that? You need to create what I call an early warning system. Start by following industry-specific news sources, not just mainstream media. If you're into tech, follow sites like TechCrunch or Hacker News. Into fashion? Follow trade publications and designer announcements. The goal is to see what industry insiders are talking about before it reaches the general public. Set up Google Alerts for keywords related to your niche. Use Twitter lists to follow journalists, analysts, and thought leaders who break stories first. Reddit communities are gold mines too, especially subreddits specific to industries. People share emerging news their hours or even days before it hits major platforms. And here's a pro tip: follow the money. Watch what venture capitalists are investing in, what companies are getting funding, what technologies big corporations are acquiring. Where money flows, trends follow. This system isn't about drowning in information, it's about being strategic. Spend 30 minutes every morning scanning these sources, and you'll start seeing patterns that others miss. Learn to spot the real opportunities. Not every trending topic is a money-making opportunity. You need to develop a filter. Ask yourself these questions. Is this trend solving a real problem or filling a genuine need? Is there a clear audience that cares about this? Can I realistically create something valuable around this trend quickly? And most importantly, does this trend have legs, or is it just a flash in the pan? Let me give you an example. When ChatGPT started gaining traction in late 2022, most people saw it as just another tech toy. But smart entrepreneurs saw the opportunity. They realized businesses would need help implementing AI. People would need courses on how to use it, and there would be demand for AI-generated content services. Those who moved fast made serious money offering AI consulting, creating prompt templates, or building AI-powered tools. The key is looking beyond the surface. When you see a news story or emerging trend, don't just think about what it is. Think about what people will need because of it. What problems will it create? What solutions will be required? What services or products will suddenly be in demand? That's where the money is. Move fast but smart. Speed matters, but reckless speed will burn you. When you identify an opportunity, you need to move with purpose. The goal isn't to create something perfect, it's to create something valuable quickly. If you spot a trend in, say, sustainable fashion, don't spend months building an elaborate online store. Start with a simple landing page offering curated sustainable fashion finds. Use existing platforms like Shopify or even Instagram to test the market. Validate the demand first, then scale. The minimum viable product approach is your best friend here. Can you solve the problem with a digital product like an ebook or template? Can you offer a service before you build a product? Can you create content that positions you as an expert in this emerging space? Remember, while you're overthinking, someone else is launching. I've seen people make tens of thousands of dollars with simple Notion templates, basic Canva designs, or straightforward consulting services, just because they were first to market when a trend was emerging. Your version 1 doesn't need to be revolutionary. It needs to exist. Choose your monetization strategy. There isn't just one way to make money from trends, and that's important to understand. The right approach depends on your skills, resources, and what you actually enjoy doing. Trying to force yourself into a method that doesn't fit you usually leads to burnout or poor results. Instead, you should choose a strategy that aligns with your strengths and current situation. if you're good at creating content or explaining ideas. One strong option is to become a trusted source of information around a specific trend. You can do this by starting a YouTube channel, a newsletter, a blog, or even posting consistently on social media. When people see you as someone who understands a trend early and explains it clearly, they keep coming back. Over time, you can monetize that attention through ads, sponsorships, affiliate links, or even paid memberships. People are willing to pay for clear insights, early knowledge, and guidance that saves them time and confusion. If you already have a specific skill, offering services is often the fastest way to make money from a trend. When AI tools suddenly became popular, copywriters who quickly learned how to use them were able to charge higher rates for AI-assisted copywriting. The same pattern happens whenever a new platform or technology appears. For example, when a new social media app launches, brands immediately need people who understand how it works. If you can position yourself as someone who knows the trend before others do, you can sell that expertise directly. Build your trend-spotting muscle. This isn't something you do once and forget about. The real advantage comes when trend spotting becomes a regular habit rather than an occasional activity. One simple but powerful way to do this is by keeping a trends journal. Whenever you notice something new starting to gain attention, write it down. Include the date, where you saw it, what caught your eye, and what you think might happen next. Then, revisit that journal every month. Over time, you'll see which of your predictions were accurate and which weren't, and that process alone will sharpen your instincts dramatically. It's also important to study trends from the past. Look at what exploded over the last 5 years and work backward to identify the early signals. Trends like NFTs, cryptocurrency, remote work tools, and plant-based foods didn't appear overnight. There were clear warning signs long before they went mainstream. Small communities talking about them, early adopters experimenting, and niche products quietly gaining traction. By analyzing how those trends started, you trained yourself to recognize similar patterns in the future. Another key element is surrounding yourself with people who think the same way. Connect with other trend spotters by joining entrepreneur communities, following forward-thinking creators, and participating in discussions about where different industries are heading. Hearing how others interpret signals gives you new angles and helps you see opportunities you might miss on your own. The more perspectives you're exposed to, the better you become at connecting ideas. Avoid these common mistakes. Let me save you some frustration by highlighting the mistakes that cause most people to fail. The first is chasing every shiny new opportunity. Just because something is trending doesn't automatically mean it's a good fit for you. If you jump into every hot idea without thinking, you end up spreading yourself too thin. You'll move much faster and produce far better results by staying within an area you already understand or genuinely care about. Familiarity gives you an advantage and helps you create real value instead of just copying others. The second mistake is ignoring the audience. Making money from trends isn't about what you personally find exciting. It's about understanding what people are actually looking for, what problems they want solved, and what they're willing to pay for. Before you invest serious time or money, you should always validate demand. That could mean checking search interest, looking at competitors, or simply talking to potential customers. Skipping this step is one of the quickest ways to waste effort. Another common problem is neglecting the fundamentals. A trending product still needs solid marketing to reach the right people. A timely service still depends on customer satisfaction, trust, and delivery. Trends may open the door, but they don't replace the basics of running a business. Without clear messaging, reliable execution, and good customer experience, even the hottest trend won't make you money. At the end of the day, making money from trends isn't about chasing everything new. It's about learning how to spot the right signals and acting calmly while others are still scrolling. Once you train yourself to notice these patterns, opportunities start showing up more often than you'd expect. I'd love to know, have you ever spotted a trend early but didn't act on it? Or is this something you want to start paying more attention to now? Share your thoughts in the comments. It really helps the conversation. If this video gave you a new way to think about news and trends, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's always trying to stay one step ahead. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.